Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new unboxing, and this time I want to share with you what you can find inside of the Nightbolt Thundrik's Profiteers. So this is the new Caradon Overlords warband for Warhammer Underworlds, specific for the season of the Nightbolt. So as usual, we have two sprues with the Profiteers, okay? And it's not here, but they already open, and we have as well the instructions how to assemble them. So if we look, they are in this type of golden looking, or brass, I would say more brass looking plastic. They are all push fit, okay, and then let's make a closer look to this, so we can see here all the detail, okay. So this is all of them have the decorated bases. We have here the detail, and to be fair, normally when it's on bare plastic it's more difficult to see detail, but they look quite crisp. I like that they have, and they have the quality. So here we have, for example, this backpack have a lot of tubing and things. Here we have the guy with the balloon, okay, this is the half, and here we have the other half of the balloon. We can turn, so here we have the balloon, we have a lot of different parts. We have here the harpoon, so really nicely detailed and very nice, and this base is looking quite interesting to paint. So yeah, it's going to be something interesting to dedicate time and to paint. This is like looking, I don't know what this is exactly. I think this is maybe the back of one of these guys. Okay, so here we have the painting. I will assemble them, and I will show you how they look once they are assembled. Let's go a little bit out now, and we are going to make a look to the cars. Okay, as usual, we have the explanation of the warband. Sorry, we have the explanation of the warband, and then we have the different sorry, pardon, the different characters. So this is the leader of the unit, who is the Bjorgen Thundrik. Okay, and then this is the only one that can inspire the others. So to inspire the others, this is quite it's called promotion, okay. So he's doing a promotion, and then each time you score an objective, if this fighter is on the battlefield, you can choose a friendly fighter that fighter becomes inspired, okay. And this guy, it's quite strong once it's inspired. You see, it's quite boosted. So have 1+ movement, 1+ defense, 1+ health, 1+ damage with the ranged weapon. The weapon is 2 hammers and 3x range. So he's quite strong, and is the key character. This one is going to be the key character of your warband. Then we have the Dead Eye. So this have is not is the one with the cannon, and have a shooting and do 1 damage, and the range is 3. Okay. Then we have another one that is almost the same thing, but this difference is this with 2 hammers and this with 3 swords. Okay, also doing damage 1. But if you see, both this one have the shield, so this is stronger in defense. This one have dodge. All of them are quite slow movement too, but when they are inspired, they win. All of them, I think, are winning 1 in movement. Okay, so they win 1 in movement. This one on top is winning 1 on damage, 1 more wounds. So it's changing from 3 to 4. And this guy, I think, is also changing. He's changing from dodge to shield. So he's doubling the ability to save. And it's changing from 2 to 3 wounds, and also changing the ability to hit, although he's only doing 1 damage. Then we have this guy with the is the one with the harpoon. Again, is the one that have a close combat attack, and also have a range attack on range 3. And then when he is inspired, he also have a range 3. I don't think there is longer range than 3. I'm just checking. 3. I don't think when it is inspired they get more range. No, all are range 3. So they have not increased the range of the weapons in that case. And he has a movement 2 as well. inspire it to 3 and change from shield. So it's like this guy, but with some more attacks in close combat. I think it's identical to this guy, if I'm not wrong, except that this one have less ability at the distance and have a potential attack in close combat, doing the 1 damage. When he's inspired, only the close combat one is doing additional damage. And finally we have the guy with the balloon. This is the guy that have the balloon at the back. Is now, you know, because he's moving 4 instead of 2 like the others, and inspiring is not making him faster, but it's making him more health, giving 1 point more of health. The shield is not changing, so it's not increasing in defense like all the others, and then is increasing in damage. So this one is really the second strongest one, have a lot of mobility, have 2 range, but is doing 2 damage, and then when he's inspired is doing 3 damage. So it's the one that is doing the can do the most damage throughput. So I guess these are the two key guys for this warband. Okay, so it's quite easy to identify. Sorry that the glare is not helping me in this case. Okay, so this is the warband. So it's quite, as I say, it's very important to keep the boss alive, because it's the one that gives all the abilities. Then we have the concrete or the specific plots, and yeah, they have not sorcery because they don't have sorcerers, so it's a band without a mage. And we have the specific plots for this warband. I will not go through them, but here we have, I don't know, we can read, for example, this one. Etheric Augmentation. This first attack action made by a friendly fighter in the next activation has +1 dice. Okay, so I don't think I think you will need to boost a little bit the damage on this warband, and then you will need an easy objective to be able to promote them as fast as possible, trying to keep your leader alive and protecting him. Protect the boss. Choose a friendly fighter and push them up to 2x so that they are adjacent to the leader. This card is quite interesting for this warband, especially on a slow movement. Toxic Gazes. Choose an enemy fighter. That fighter's player must make a choice. Either the fighter suffers 1 damage or puts the fighter up to 2x. So choose an enemy fighter. That fighter player must take a choice, or he's taking 1 damage. Well, it's quite prefer just to yeah, it depends. So it's not very powerful because the opponent can choose what is more convenient. But this is a way. No, this is not a way to avoid attack because it's not a reaction either. So we have here, and then we have the specific objects for this warband. For example, this one. Rapid reload reaction after this fighter first athletic volley gun attack action in a round, they can make that attack action again. So it's interesting, can do 2 attacks. So this is the one that's 1 damage, so he can do 2 damage. +1 dice to this fighter attack action with range 1. So this is the one with the harpoon, I think. Or is the one this is for the Allensen. Yeah, you don't know them yet. Who is the Allensen? The Allensen is the one with the harpoon, I think. Or is the one with the balloon? Is the one with the harpoon. Oh, okay. Is the one that have the close combat, I think. Something that, not harpoon, but the one in close combat. So yeah, we have different ones here. I will another one +2 to move, and this is key. But this is for the back. So he is for the balloon guy. So here the balloon guy can move up to 6. Quite interesting, but I don't know. Yeah, it's making him very, very movable. It's going to be another key guy. This is for Lund. Lund. So you see that most of them are specific. So Lund is the one of the normal guys. I think the guy with the big gun. And then reaction during adjacent enemy fighter's attack. Action that targets this fighter and fails. This fighter cannot be driven back and makes his attack action. It must target the attacker. So you, as a reaction, you make an attack. Not very, not one of my favorite ones. Then we have here the objective specific for this warband. Let's rate this one for example. Let's score this end of the phase if you hold 3 or more objectives. So again, one is like a supremacy with 2 points. So yeah, this is I need to see how this score this at the end of phase if all friendly fighters are in your territory and no enemy are in your territory. This is at the end of the phase. So this is very good. This can be very good. Okay, because this is, you don't need to wait for the third turn. It's only 1 point, but can be quite easy. Score this at the end of the phase if you did not discard any objective cards in the preceding action phase. If you do so, cannot discard any objective card in at this end phase. So also, yeah, this is not that difficult, but you cannot discard an objective card, right? Headshot. Score this immediately if a friendly fighter scores a critical hit with an attack action with a range 3 or more. This is quite not because you have guys with 4 dice or something like that, so this can be done. So not that difficult, this power. So it looks quite interesting. This warband, a little bit of everything. So I think it's a warband that will go a little bit for trying to do objective in different ways. And then we have the generic cards, for example these ones, until the next power step, spells that will require this instead required that. Okay, so this is in case you play, this is more to play if you play with sorceries, so it's not for this deck. We have here the magic power, plots and all these type of things. Okay, then we have generic objects. Okay, I will not go to all of them, so what you see is the hammer of a scorn. So they have knockback 2, so it's 2 damage. Maybe you want to add this to one of your dwarves. So this one, also another with 2 damage. You can reroll up to 2 dice in the attack roll. If that is, so it's anti-wizard one. We have the paradox armor. Let's see this one. This looks on when the target of an attack action, this fighter counts rolls of dodge and shield as successes, but does not count rolls of critical as successes, not critical success or critical successes. So yeah, I don't think how this can be good, to be fair. Yeah, if you have dodge, makes sense. If you don't have dodge, make no sense, because you have the same probability. So this is only working for people that only can have dodge, maybe goblins, but you lose the critical, so it's quite a bad one. This fighter takes no damage from attacks actions with damage characteristic before modifiers of 1 unless the result is a critical. This is very good. This one is very good. Not very good, but it's quite good. Tome of Healing, action, so this is an action, choose a fighter or an adjacent friendly fighter, remove up to 1 wound token from that fighter card. So you use this, so he can heal 1 wound. It's like it's not that good because we have the ones that are regeneration and so on. Let's see, this one looks also interesting. Choose a persisting effect or a spell that is affecting a fighter with 2x of this fighter, that effect or spell ends. Not that good. And then we have the generic objectives. Let's take this one random, for example. Death from afar. Score this immediately if a friendly fighter takes an enemy fighter out of action while at least 3 axes from that fighter. So from 3 axes of distance. So this is with to kill someone with a shooting. That makes a lot of sense with this warband. So here we have all defense. We have the tactical supremacy, the tireless slayer. Let's see this one. Score this at the end of the phase. So it's the end of phase, not end of the phase. If a single friendly fighter took 3 or more enemy fighters out of action in the preceding action phase. This is not for these guys. Of course, this can be interesting for the troll, for Moloch. So yeah, here we have all the cards, and now I'm going to pass to assemble them, and I will show you how they look like. Okay, this is how they look like after assembling them. Okay, this one maybe is the one that is a little bit trickiest to assemble. It is pretty straightforward. and the other ones are quite easy. So interesting, three are in 32mm bases and the other ones are on 25. So yeah, and this is the how they look like. So let's make it zoom a little bit in. So you can see this is the guy with the balloon. Okay, yeah, I just clipped them. I did not glue in case I need to maybe disassemble them again if I need to reach some parts for a nice paint job. So these are going to be quite interesting miniatures to paint. I think the design looks pretty nice, and it's another interesting warband for Warhammer Underworlds. So that's all for this video. I hope you have liked this one. These are the Thundrik's Profiteers, okay? Another warband for Warhammer Underworld's Night Bolt. So yeah, that's all for now. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what do you think about this warband. Let me know if you are going to play them. Are you going to play them? I here realize I just missed. See this one here. I missed this thing, so we are going to clip it out. That's all. So let me know if you are going to play them or not. And this is a warband that might interest you. So yeah, here we have. So that's all for now. As usual, thanks a lot for watching and see you again later. Bye.